And hello everybody, Всем привет! Today we're going to talk about confusing letters in Russian language. So the first type of confusing letters in Russian language is type confusing by their pronunciation. So you look at these two and you don't understand why these two are separate letters. So you don't understand the difference in the pronunciation. And the second type is confusing letters by their writing and by their outer appearance. So you look at them and you can't differ them by their appearance, by their way of writing them. And in this video we're going to cover the most confusing letters, which are confused most commonly. And let's start with these two. This is letter P and this is letter R. So if you are a native Spanish or Arabic speaker, you already know this letter R. So this is a rolling R sound. It's not R as in English, it's R. R sound. And so let's have some practice and let's read these words. Papa, para, репа, перо. And again, papa, para, репа, перо. Papa, para, репа, перо. And let's read these syllables. So starting with the first one. Pa, pi, pu, pe, pe, po, piu, pio, pia. Pa, pi, pu, pe, pe, po, piu, pio, pia. And getting to the same syllables but with letter R. Ra, ri, ru, re, re, ro, ryu, ryo, rya. And again, ra, ri, ru, re, re, ro, ryu, ryo, rya. This is the letter ts. It's like when you pronounce t and s together. Ts. Ts. And this is the letter sh. It's like in shear or shake or short, shark. Normal sh sound. And so let's practice. So, starting with the first one, with the first word. Цаца, цум, цирк, цыгане. Цаца, цум, цирк, цыгане. Шар, шина, ваш, вож. Шар, шина, ваш, вож. Шоссе, шац, царь, шон. Шоссе, шац, царь, шон. And this is in another pair of confusing letters, sh and sh. So we've just talked about sh, but we didn't review sh. To some ears, these two letters may sound confusing because they may sound similar or even the same. And so let's talk about the difference and the similarities between these two letters. The similarity is that they both have sh sound in their core, but the sh sound is soft sh. So sh and sh. And let's go to the example. So on the left, we have 4 real words from the Russian language, and on the right, we have their ugly twins, which do not exist in Russian language. So the thing is that in the real words on the left, there are either sh or sh sound. And on the words on the right, which are, as I've said, ugly twins of the real words, are the vice versa. So if we have sh in the real word, there is sh in its ugly, unjust twin. If there is sh in the real word, there is sh in its ugly twin. And let's read it in order to see the difference in practice. So the first line, shar. The second word is shar. Shar, shar. So the word shar means a ball. So the second line is хвощ, 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 хвощ. The third line, шина, щина, шина, щина. And the fourth line is щенок and щенок. So you always must mind the difference between sh and sh, because in the best situation possible it would only sound funny, but in the bad situation it may sound really confusing and some people may not understand what you are saying at all. So mind the difference and try to practice as you can in pronouncing these letters also. And let's go to another pair. This pair is letter E and letter Y. So you already know the letter E, and maybe you know the letter Y. So these are the twins. And you must think that these two are not really confusing, and you can understand the difference between these two in both pronunciation and writing. When some people do not understand this, and let's take it into one example, into this one. So this word on the left is the real word from Russian language. It is pronounced like иней, иней. And on the right there is an ugly, unexisting twin. It's not present in Russian language, it's just an example. It's pronounced like иней, иней. So on the left is иней, on the right is иней. So as you can see, there is the letter y and the sound y at the end of the first word, and e at the second word and at the end of the second word. Taking these two into the transliteration in Latin keyboard, in Latin letters, let's look how it will look like. Иней, иней. So there is the y and e sound. Y and e. I hope you understood this too, and you'll not confuse them back again. And our next pair is letter L, which is a normal letter like just like in English language, like look or lurk or lamp. And the letter D. It's like a door or damp or drunk. So let's practice the letter L. The first word, ляля, липа, лиля, лето. Ляля, липа, лиля, лето. Let's practice the letter D in here. Дядя, Дима, дама, дар. Дядя, Дима, дама, дар. And the next pair is the letter E, which you already know again, and the letter U. This letter is really very confusing, and this is the letter unique for the Slavic languages and the world languages, because as I know, it's only present in Russian language. So what's the difference between E and U? So when you pronounce the E sound, your tongue is in this position as you see it in the picture. So try to pronounce E once again and pay attention to where your tongue is in your mouth and what position does it take when you say this sound and you pronounce this sound. E. E. And when we are pronouncing the U sound, we have this position of the tongue, so you must have it relaxed. So as if you are silent and your tongue doesn't have any movement, it doesn't move. So as you can see in the slide, "ü" is deeper and pronounced with no tongue movement. So relax it. Relax it and remain silent for a minute. Then open your mouth and try to pronounce "e". Relax your tongue so that it lies in the same position when you are silent and pronounce "e". Try to pronounce "e". It should be the sound "ü", "ü", "ü". It's not "e", so when the tongue is stressed, but the "ü" when the tongue is relaxed. It lies on the bottom of your mouth. And so let's practice a little bit. So here are the examples of the words with both "e" and "ü", and let's read them. Игры, пиры, Димы. Игры, пиры, Димы. And let's read some syllables. Ми, мы. Ми, мы. Пи, пы. Пи, пы. So the tongue with "ü" is relaxed. Ри, ры, ü. And that was our last pair. And thanks for watching this video till the end. And thank you for putting effort into learning and studying Russian language, because it's really very interesting language by which you can read and understand Russian literature and many Russian serials and series and films and poems and poetry and everything. Anyway, it's challenging, but also it makes it more fun and more interesting to learn this one. So thank you again, both for watching and for learning Russian language. See you next time. Увидимся в следующий раз. Like this video and subscribe to my channel and turn the notifications on. See you.